to several major mafias, while half the battle out here is fought with guns.
What's your fucking beef? I told...
Yeah, cut the shit. Were they interested? Fuck the front door. They can put in a new one, you kid.
Hey there, boss.
Hey, boss.
I'm so fucking tired of living my life as a fucking goddamn doormat, but I'm not even gonna talk about that. Just gonna do some GTA shit really quick before moving on. I tried to do a session last time, but the fucking laptop was crying and screaming as much as I would love to right now, but ladder is whatever. But yeah, I'll just do this really quick. It shouldn't take no more than a couple minutes. I actually really wanted to try and finish platinuming Metal Gear Solid 1 at least. I'm probably not going to bother with Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3, honestly. 2 is basically rushed, and 3 is just... I don't feel like having to pull up a guy just to play the fucking game, so fuck it. I'm not really in that kind of mood right now. Forgot the most important rule. Whatever. Shit, forgot to do the bail office crap. Whatever. I don't know why I bothered playing GTA anymore. Either busy with shit, or they're just living a better life, I guess. I'm still kind of surprised that Rockstar actually did give players $1 million. At least they're actually doing something right for once. Probably couldn't be anything to do with whatever controversy that Rockstar is going through right now. But I don't really give a shit.
Sure.
Like I said, it's whatever. Can't have no fucking privacy during the daytime or the nighttime, so whatever. And I gotta fucking hear about it because, God forbid, whatever. But I don't want to get too personal, I really don't. Not right now, anyway. I could talk about the Twisted Metal show, but I'm going to wait until I finish watching the rest of the episodes, because I actually found out on my initial binge watching, it wasn't even like the actual season finale like I thought it was. I was kind of confused initially, though, when I watched the first season, which I thought was okay, by the way. It wasn't, like, the best adaptation, but it was like, okay. I thought it was okay.
Can I help you, sir?
But basically, just to kind of spoil it, I ended up really not liking it, but I want to save my full thoughts until after I've actually finished watching the whole thing.
What do I want to do to you?
But the reason I say that is because during my binge watching, there was previously on Twisted Metal, and I was like, why are we getting a recap now? And then I actually find out that they air like 2 or 3 episodes a week, I guess, and that's kind of what happens, I guess. It's a very, very unorthodox way of doing that type of shit, but it's, I ended up usually just watching all in one thing. That's usually what modern day streaming services do, I guess, unless it's just something I didn't know about, but at least on some good news, despite my very, very shitty day, which is completely all of my fault, but whatever. Apparently there's going to be a new season of King of the Hill, so I get to actually talk about that next year. So I really hope that there's more characters in the show compared to what small details that we got, honestly. It was, I felt it was very much worth paying Hulu for it.
Oh, sure.
Also, kind of a dead giveaway, but I did not pay for Peacock. And I did not use fucking Pirate Bay to watch Twisted Metal. It's not even worth getting the legal problems for that. But just know that I fucking hated Season 2 of what I watched. I definitely complained quite a bit on my Discord, but at least the people on there actually don't tell me to stop yelling. They actually fucking understand and care. If you're on there right now. But I'm not gonna digress on that last part, honestly. I'm not gonna fucking digress. Definitely the very few people on there are some of the coolest motherfuckers, though. Couldn't ask for a better group. Just wish the numbers were higher, but oh well. I don't want to buy handed feeds. I don't want to end up like Wings of Redemption or Rich or whoever. Just being piece of shit at best. You can just laugh at their misery and just hope to never end up like them. Like that one very important lesson in B-Stars, I think. I fucking hate driving to Sandy Shores, by the way. 3 miles, and you have to not go too fast. And you can't even crash too much, or else you'll lose. But anyway, on a more positive, quote-unquote, note, I actually am working on other videos, actually. Most of them are just rants, but whatever. Who are people to tell me what I can and can't talk about on my own fucking channel, whatever. Don't really expect a lot of them to blow up, but at least they're fun to do, I guess. Hopefully someone gets some interest out of them. Definitely have to prioritize others over some, though, but it's, I had to re-record footage of one because I can't find the damn original footage I found, but I definitely got one that's a lot better, I think, and if not, I can always improvise. Playing Streets of Mercy is mad fun, though. It's probably one of my favorite games in that era. I kind of forgot just how fun it is. Just essentially being an arcade-like game, but it's in a fucking riot, and it's just really good fun. The combat is definitely not the greatest, but it's definitely a lot of fun. It just sucks that the PC version, I think, is based on the PS2 version, so no multiplayer, no extra abilities like, you know, power punches, infinite ammo, extra bodyguards and shit, or even body armor. Very strange addition that they added on the Xbox version, and there's no way to disable them. And you even get some pretty sweet local multiplayer, probably making it the definitive version of the game in my opinion. I forget what the PC version has, but I don't think it was released on GameCube, unfortunately. That's a bit of a bummer. It's probably the most obscure Rockstar game out there besides Body Harvest. And I'm pretty sure people at least know what Body Harvest is if you, like, know anything about their history or whatever. I actually never played it, unfortunately. But apparently it was, like, the earliest version of the open world sandbox that's in these games now, which I kind of find it hard to believe, but whatever. But maybe one day I'll give it a shot. Especially since being so cheat search happy on RetroArch, I could probably find something of interest on there. Fuck. Oh well. I'll live. Maybe definitely next session I'll try to finish up Diablo 3. I really wanted to do Metal Gear last time, but the laptop was so noisy and I just got so pissed off I said fuck it. I mean, since I have some fucking breathing room now, I can actually focus and play a game I actually like. And it won't pinch back. It is kind of sad that the VR Missions is way more consistent than that of, like, the other Metal Gear Solid games that aren't even Metal Gear at this point. That's pretty depressing. Oh god, Gears of War Reloaded is on Game Pass. Wait, this came out today, I think? Gears of War Reloaded? God, another shitty fucking remake of a game that nobody asked for. Oh look, it's still only 2 players. Like, this is so dumb. Like, they could have just done, like, the Gears of War trilogy or whatever, or even quadrilogy if they really want to include Judgment for whatever reason. I don't know. I know that one is kind of questionable. Like, it's just so dumb. Like, they're literally selling you the exact same fucking game twice. But oh, I can't say anything about that because I'm yelling or I'm being negative. I gotta be positive for the king and I. Yeah, fuck off. Very blatant fucking cash grab, honestly. At least Persona 4 Golden is probably the better way to play that game compared to the remake that's coming out. I don't even like Persona that much. I've only played the 2 fighting games, and unfortunately, the other sequel isn't even on Xbox, or... Yeah, it's not on Xbox. It's not anything except the Xbox. And apparently there was some balance change that made people pissed off, but whatever. It's still a pretty fun game, honestly. Yeah, it has auto combo bullshit, but it's still fun. Oh shit. Okay, I don't know if that actually showed or not. I don't think it did. I was actually watching Steve Harvey's show. I fucking love that show, by the way. Yeah, I know people don't probably like him anymore because of his views on Trump or whatever bullshit scandal that he got on Family Feud a while ago, but I don't give a shit. Dude is funny as hell. And strangely enough, his spunk is really not much different compared to back then. It's just he's on a game show now. So I still say he's his sense of humor is aged really well. Also a very interesting dynamic going on with the kids and the teachers, honestly. Very interesting. It's not like modern sitcoms, it's all about the feelings and shit. I guess it kind of is, but it's not as annoying, I guess. excuse me, like you have a bunch of other sitcoms like George Lopez or Yes Dear or According to Jim or whatever, where yeah, it's about a couple living together, but first of all, they do pick some pretty good actors, and second of all, it's actually funny. That's like the most important part, and you know, it's it kind of resonates with you a little bit, but I don't know. And while this takes like fucking years to load, I'm actually gonna get something to drink. My fucking throat is hoarse, I guess. I also have some juicy details to talk about actually when I come back, so stay tuned. God, this fucking game takes so long to load, dude. Like, I actually forgot to get my glass, and then I come back, and it was just barely done loading. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of a lie. It actually just got done loading by the time I came back, but that is ridiculous. The load times on base PS4 GTA 5 is fucking terrible. Fucking smoke a blunt in half the time it takes to fucking start playing this game. It's absolutely terrible. I don't even give a shit about the frame rate. It just takes so long to fucking load. Like, it's actually terrible. What the fuck? Well, yeah, I also knew that today was going to be really shitty the moment I actually woke up with a fucking Trojan horse. So that's always nice. I have no idea how the fuck I managed to do that at like 4 in the morning, but shit happens, I guess. But I still kind of feel it a little bit, but that's not what I'm here to talk about, actually. Mainly going to be talking about how, honestly, I've actually been playing a fair amount of Pokemon. That's probably why my life has been spiraling down to shit in the past several hours, because I'm playing a game I actively hate playing. Like, even just finding like a guide online, seeing where the hell you're supposed to go, because it's just one of those games that you have to talk to literally everyone to figure out where the fuck you're supposed to go. Could probably be my age showing, but it's just fucking dumb, but whatever. And then at least as far as the first gen, there's literally no story until you start getting to like Lavender Town, I think, or whatever. Because basically the main premise, at least what I understand, is that you play as a Pokemon trainer, you go capture Pokemon by the request of Dr. Oak or whatever, and then Team Rocket kind of meddles in, and that's basically it. The games have no fucking story. And yet with the fucking coding that the original games have, made out of like the Yonder Dev kit, I guess, except okay, maybe that's a little bit too extreme, honestly. That's even, I say it's a really fucked analogy, honestly. But as far as like the first gen, at least is concerned, I could very well be wrong with 3 and onwards. I'm probably going to stop up the platinum though. It's I'm not playing like one version of the game or whatever. I really hated the fucking mindset of that shit, where you have to play like one version of a out of a 2 or whatever. It's just fucking dumb. It's just some of the shittiest practices that only Game Freak can get away with. And yes, I know I'm aware that they're making a game and not like a Pokemon game, and there's some of those people excited, but I refuse to believe such defect bullshit unless I see some like real gameplay. I just hope it'll turn out better than when Doug went from like Disney to Nickelodeon. I think that was a real fucking shit show, or whatever other way around it was, where they like made one of the characters like skinny or some shit. I don't know. There was like this green chick that a lot of people liked, but then one of the companies sabotaged, and people kind of got annoyed at that. But it's just dumb, honestly. That whole situation was really dumb. But yeah, I've been playing a fair amount of Pokemon, mainly getting up to the point where you get up to the first cave that is like so dark and shit. I actually had to download like a map or something. I'll go on like Atlas Maps or something, and then using something like ShajiWiki or even finding an article for Emerald, I guess. I might see if there's one for the older games, because I feel it's pretty appropriate, especially having that dual screen technology of phones today, where we can have the emulator on one side of the screen and a guide on the other, which is fairly genius, if you ask me. The only problem is that if you're using the touch screen, the controls are kind of cramped in, so it's kind of hard for me to move around, but it's still boring as shit. I hate it. Nothing goes on in the game. The fucking NPCs have literally no life to them. I never really liked Pokemon, honestly. I consider it one of the most overrated Nintendo IPs of all time. I don't care if you want to use it. Oh, well, it's not really a Nintendo IP. It's more of Game Freak. Yeah, like, people fucking care about such shit. I don't really care. Nintendo still markets Pokemon, so last I checked, that's a fucking Nintendo IP, dude. Stop playing cinematics for a game you don't even like anyway. It's fucking bullshit. Fuck. But yeah, I just found myself like very bored just even playing the game, honestly. There's just something about it that just like, I wouldn't say puts me in like a dreamy, sleepy state, but it's just like, I can't stand really playing it, if that makes sense. I don't know, there's just something about it that I just like can't put my finger on it, but I don't know. It'll definitely be interesting once you get on to the Japanese versions, though. I'll probably have the memorization down by then, and I can just, like, go through it and have a proper save, I guess, with barely much touch. What the hell am I in this site? Whatever. I actually wanted to go on, Actually, there's probably another site I can use, probably. A map just for, like, the dark caves and shit. Oh, God. whole fucking atlas of Pokemon. Well, technically Pokemon Blue, but whatever. I guess it's more or less the same shit. Whatever. I guess it'll have to do. I still hate this fucking game, by the way. I don't know. I just really find it annoying. There's just something about Pokemon I never really liked. It's essentially like a kiddie version of Berserk in the sense that the plot just never really evolves as the series goes on. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to find one of the rooms, I guess. But yeah, every fucking Pokemon game is like the exact same. You fight 8, you go to 8, you find 8 different fucking badges from various gyms and shit. And then you go to the big area and fight the big bosses, and then you beat the game, I guess. The only thing that really changes are the factions that try to stop you from doing so, and that's basically it. Nothing is really much different compared to, like, Pokemon Green to, like, Pokemon whatever new one is out there. They're all played exactly the same, and it's fucking retarded. They might have, like, different mechanics and shit, but last I checked, everyone fucking hates how a lot of games nowadays are just the exact same shit. And I find it funny that Synthetic Man kind of said the same shit with Dragon Quest, where if you played one, you played them all, and yet that's exactly how those games are, but yet nobody uses that as a negative for Pokemon, which is pretty sad, if I'm going to be honest. It's just fucking mad autism, if I'm going to be honest. Mad autism. Okay, here we go. I think this might be it. This little fucking thing or whatever. I'll fuck with this later. I don't really care to right now. But at least I found something. Alright, let's do some VR missions. I'm pretty sure I did all of the fucking practice for weapon mode. I gotta do advanced mode, and then the other shit. Yeah, I still gotta work on these. I did some of them. I know the FAMAS is the most annoying because of the last one with the fucking what the hell is it called? The gun cameras. Everything else is kind of okay. All right, let's just do this.
What was that noise?
I don't know if hitting them first actually makes it easier. I guess so. Because you actually be caught while trying to shine them, which makes that very annoying. And also especially annoying in missions where you cannot be spotted at all.
Where'd he go?
At least one cool thing about VR missions is that usually if you're just like doing practice or whatever, you can usually just use whatever unless it actually requires it with mainly the missions in the PSG one where you're like sniping from a house or whatever. These ones you just kind of like take them out however you want, which is always good.
What was that noise?
But it's mainly a practice for the time trial, so we have to actually use the weapons since you'll get a lot of time to work with, which is fine. I like how I choked him out enough times to where I actually killed him. Oh. There we go. There we go. Anyway, it took some time, but I finally got fucking Metal Gear Solid 3 on PC ready to go, I guess, quote unquote. The method now is to see if it can actually run first of all. If not, I'll just play the PS2 version. No fucking style on my back. It's basically the same shit as the fucking HD collection back in whenever it fucking came out, so it's not really a special version anyway. It is notable for being the first and probably only actual PC release in the fucking game, so whatever. It really should have been a PC release when it was first out, but whatever. Even as shitty as the Master Collection is in general, I definitely will give credit to Konami for actually making this the first Metal Gear Solid particularly interesting in terms of content. Virtually any version of Metal Gear Solid 1 you want is always a plus. Some of the changes, though, if you want to call them censorship, is fucking dumb, but I don't really want to get into that. But it is pretty cool to can actually play like the original Japanese version, and then even getting to play like a proper release of it as well, which is like the one reason why I say it's kind of worth it, at least just for the first Metal Gear Solid. Because 2 and 3 are basically the exact same as they were on the 360 and PS2. They're not really much different. In fact, I remember people reading up the directions worse. So you're essentially getting 1/3 of a decent product. And then, of course, Metal Gear 1 and 2, which was definitely worth replaying twice that I did. They're not long games per se, but I don't really mind playing them, honestly. I still stand I really wish that Metal Gear 2 got a proper PC release, since only Metal Gear Solid 1, since only Metal Gear got a PC release. Oh well. Nice emoji reactions. I don't know who's doing it though. YouTube is ass when it comes to participants. So speak now, forever hold your peace.
Impressive.
Alright, done. Let's save. And yes, I'm playing the Japanese version of VR Missions since it has replay theater, which essentially lets you save replays of the basic time trials, I think. I don't think you can do it for special mode, unfortunately. I think it's just for sneaking weapon in advance. There's still one extra thing that was not in other versions of the game, so... And even the PC version, so it is still technically the definitive edition, in my honest opinion. Only thing you're really gonna miss out is the fact that a good chunk of the text is in Japanese, but I wouldn't say it's import friendly, however you call it. Like the subtitles are in Japanese, but the voices and some of the user interface is in English, so it's not completely unplayable. moving the OBS window so they keep seeing that fucking emoji spam. Literally, YouTube's participants only show up for active chatters, so could be a bot for all I care.
Impressive sight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cover that. It's actually getting fairly annoying now. But speaking of annoying, we get this mission. Which I'm pretty sure was used as the basis for that one sequence in Metal Gear Solid 2. Which is the only time you actually really get to use Nikita. Which is pretty bad. But yeah, definitely one of my biggest criticisms of Metal Gear Solid 2 is that you just don't get to use all the weapons compared to Metal Gear Solid 1 or even the other games, so it's like, you have a much more flavored arsenal, but I feel like with Metal Gear Solid, you at least have each weapon for the right tool, whatever, and they all get like their moment in the spotlight. I don't see that in Metal Gear Solid 2. This can be like seen as a massive nitpick, but I really prefer the sound design of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. Explosions do not pack near as much of a punch compared to this game. And also, during certain frames of explosion, you actually see like a white flash, and you can see like the little poly models. I thought that was a really cool touch that I don't think was brought back in other games. So that's a bit of a damn shame, but it is what it is. At least this mission's not too bad. A little confusing at first, but not too bad. It's just a matter of guiding the missiles onto the stairs, since that's how Nikitas work, right? It's not too bad, honestly. It's a little confusing, but once you get it, it's like riding a bike. You never forget. Oh, here's the phone. Whoops. Oh, so I'm in the last one. Oh yeah, the last one is the fucking Genome Soldier Bowling featuring the Nikita. Best shit ever. Oh well. Alright. Strike! Nice.
Yeah.
Check it.
Impressive.
Alright. Oh, it's funny. Okay, it looks like whoever was spamming emoji reactions just stopped. Which is good, because that was kind of weird, because you couldn't even talk, and I can only assume it's one person who's probably done that, and oh god, it's going on again.
Impressive.
Whatever. Who knows? But seriously, unless I like banned you, I'm pretty sure it shows anyone can send messages, so I think it's time you got out of the shadows. But I'll digress. Alright. Enough complaining. Yelling, whatever.
What was that noise?
A lot of these missions do force you to use the weapon, but they're not too bad. Also, I never recalled PSG-1s being the quietest sniper rifle in the world. And also, poor Snake has to go prone to use snipers. I guess it's a somewhat effective trade-off, but it still isn't. I never really understood that, to be honest. Like, it's loud as hell, yet it doesn't alert guards nearby, and it's, I don't know. It's a very weird weapon, honestly. Especially if you don't use, pentazamine, as it was called in Metal Gear Solid 2, or originally diazepam. Yeah, they had to change it for no reason. That I'm going to call actual censorship, honestly, but I'll digress. But basically, I guess because you're holding a scope or weapon, it causes your aim to be fucked up, so you basically have to use it to keep Snake's hands steady. They basically did remove the prone restriction, though I'm pretty sure it works like every other sniper or weapon where it's loud as hell. You got me. No, I didn't want mayo. Actually, I forgot one.
Impressive.
Yeah, this one doesn't use shoot for the house. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, it takes 3 shots to disassemble this house. I really wish they would at least bring back the VR missions from this into Twin Snakes, but I felt that would have been too much. We don't get any VR missions, period. Sad days. Yeah. I think all that's left now is the singer, and I'll do the 1-minute battles, and then I'll probably do something else. Yeah, I basically did every other weapon. I didn't do time attack yet. Those I'm saving for off session. I will at least do the 1-minute battle since those are fairly simple. You can always burn time, I guess.
Impressive.
Fuck. What the fuck? How did these guards survive explosions in this version, dude? It's either a very shitty discrepancy or I'm just really bad at the game. It's It's like, what the fuck? I hit him with a Claymore and a Stinger and he's still alive. Bullshit. But yeah, the Stinger doesn't have anywhere near as punch compared to the one in Metal Gear Solid 2. Makes it way less fun to use in Twin Snakes because they essentially share the exact same engine. I'd still rather play Twin Snakes than like most remasters of today, honestly. It's nowhere near on like the top 10 best remakes of the game, but it's just handled by a really shitty dev that's known for like one game and that's it. I'll kind of be like Jay's reviews in that one instance, but I know that they can still both be enjoyable and have a lot of things to say about it. I'm not seeing as negative or yelling critiques or whatever.
Impressive.
Okay. Alright, let's do the, oh god, versus 12. I fucking hated the versus 12. You're basically limited to like a specific arsenal, it's really annoying, but whatever. Let's just do these 1 minute battles. Basically you got 1 minute to kill as many targets as you can. It's clearly meant for like score attacks and shit, but I'm just gonna do the minimum requirement, just like time burn, I guess. Okay, you can only save replays for the for like the standard time attacks. Nothing from the nothing from special mode, unfortunately. That sucks, but it's still a feature that's not in the any other version of the game. So yeah, I still call it bullshit. There we go, turn off live reactions. Shit is dumb anyway. It still doesn't do anything to fix YouTube's actual problem of showing who's actually watching or not, but I'll digress. This chat rate 1, but yeah, I've seen nothing on chat. I guess YouTube ability is broken. Whatever. my god. Alright, I'm gonna save my game just in case. Oh well. Failure. But yeah, the reason why I'm not bothering with these is I really would prefer to burn time, and it's just not exactly the most fun thing to watch. But since there's only like a couple of these, I can probably make an exception. It's also 1 in the morning, so I'll probably get off in a couple minutes anyway. I just mainly wanted to at least get to these. Probably make more use out of Hulu before the subscription expires. And definitely see if I can get Metal Gear Solid 3 working on PC. I vehemently refuse to play that shit on consoles. Or, not on consoles, but, you know, PS4 or whatever. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 have some really damning points of no returns, and if I'm going to be replaying a game like that, I really prefer to have that shit, honestly. Yeah, I'll just finish up the versus targets at least. Fuck, I didn't see a man kill. $65, okay, it should be easy. I'll probably do some Retro Arch after. I do have to restart the Xbox so I can get the Bale Towers now. The Bale Office earnings. I didn't get to do that, I think. Probably watch some more Steve Harvey let go through Pokemon, I guess. Seems like a pretty useful use of one's time, I think. But I'm gonna more than likely try to see if I can get the GameCube games on the Retro Arch hard drive, because trying to find codes on the computer now for it's basically impossible. Like, it crashes a lot and it annoys the fuck out of me. So I'm gonna basically try to move everything from there onto there. It's really starting to fuck me up. Like, legit. just barely did it.
Damn.
Fuck. But yeah, probably of all the weapons in Metal Gear Solid, the Claymore is just the most annoying. Like, you can legitimately just end up killing yourself for like no real reason. Like, I literally did not move forward, and yet the game just basically said it was dead. I don't know, Claymores are fucking bullshit. Yeah, you get killed if you place them facing right. What the fuck? Bullshit. Whatever. Yeah, these claymores are mad bullshit, dude. Thank God. What bullshit. Guys, what does it do? I don't know what it does. Do you know what does it mean? Of course not. You suck.
Damn.
Alright, I'll finish these up. I don't think the rest are too bad. I think Nikita's pretty annoying though, because they're actually not explosive, so you actually do have to learn the powers of unequipping, I think, to get the most. At least they're fairly spaced out, but still. Damn it, I didn't even see the how many I have to take out. Okay, only 10. Okay, this will be easy. And then after this, I'll actually get off. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get off now. I'll actually save first, so I don't have to worry about some bullshit. But then after that, it's curtains. It's curtains. Alright. But yeah, I'll probably load this up, I guess. Get Strategy Wiki going. Just listen to Steve Harvey, I guess. Oh, there's already a map on here anyway. Well, okay. Whatever. Oh shit, I gotta do this singer. Okay, this is really easy. This is like fucking piss easy. I also have to use the bathroom too. Fuck, I skipped over it again. The truth is over there. Whoa. Okay, yeah, it's only 20. Yeah, this is easy. Oh no, 2 extra targets. I better shoot right now. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna get off. Probably finish up Diablo next time.